This season, the Nittany Lions have defied the odds, exceeded expectations, and rallied together in pursuit of a singular goal.
Big Ten chance, baby! Penn State is back! Let's go!
We've been talking all year long about opportunities. For as long as I can remember, people have been talking about what Penn State was. What Penn State was. We have an opportunity to get people talking about what Penn State is.
It's blocked on the turn, picked up by Haley. Haley in the 50, the 40, 30, touchdown Penn State!
Let's go!
5-50, swings to the far side, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State!
This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
Hello, Penn State sports fans. Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Steve Jones, the voice of the Nittany Lions. Great to have you with us. Summer is winding down, and the football season is upon us. Let's talk about the preseason ranking. Can't ask for really a better starting point. 6th in the coaches' poll. Sports Illustrated says they're number 8. When you come off a Big Ten championship and a Rose Bowl, 2 electrifying games, and so many players back from that team.
Welcome back to Camelot.
Saquon Barkley, let's face it, he's on every watch list you can think of, and deservedly so. As exciting a football player as there is in the game today, and maybe the most complete running back in college football.
Saquon Barkley all the way to the end zone.
You've got Trace McSorley back at quarterback, who put together a record season for the Nittany Lions. Mike Gesicki's one of the top tight ends in the country. You go to the wideouts. Really a lot of depth there. Jawan Johnson, DeAndre Tompkins, Saeed Blacknall, Deshaun Hamilton, a senior that's really poised to have a big year.
He's got a receiver, Deshaun Hamilton.
You go up front, an offensive line that has been built over time by this coaching staff, and now they have talent to go with depth.
Punch it! Punch it! There you go! There you go!
On defense, plenty to talk about. Let's start up front. Sean Spencer's Wild Dogs are ready to step up. Sharif Miller, Torrance Brown, and then Parker Cothran and Curtis Cothran give them a really nice nucleus up front. And linebacker U, the tradition continues, led by Jason Kabinda, one of the top two-way linebackers in the country. His ability to play the run, the pass, and also one of the really great leaders. You go to the secondary, Marcus Allen's one of the top safeties in the country. They have a lot defensively that they bring to the table.
What a play by Marcus Allen!
And you have to talk about the coaching staff. For James Franklin, the entire staff intact for a second straight year. Joe Moorhead, of course, back as the offensive coordinator. He did such great things for them last year, and they'll build upon that. Matt Linegrover is one of the better offensive line coaches in the country. You can really see it. And Brent Pry, as a second-year defensive coordinator, really has a feel for the game on that side of the ball.
Do your job in the defense in the back 7.
It's all led by James Franklin, who's put all of this together, who's now shown everybody he's not only a great recruiter, but he's also somebody that's an outstanding big game coach. Think of all the big games they won last year with the game plans that they had.
25-20, Haley 10, 5, touchdown, Penn State!
And then, of course, it translates all the recruiting. When you look at the recruiting, another top 10 class brought in by the Nittany Lions this past year. Well, they're ready to go now as they get to Happy Valley.
Something that you can control is you're going to outwork people. You're going to outwork people every single day.
Yeah, he's just about it.
We out here about to get this books, you know what I'm saying? Figure out where we're going to the class at. You know, we student athletes first. It's the student, then the athlete. We are Penn State.
Thank you. Microeconomics. Student athlete.
Yes, sir.
Student.
Let's be great.
On our way to Life Sciences building. Gonna see what our classes is like. Stay tuned. And we're here. Life Science building, here we come. Front and center, baby. Already feeling at home, you know what I'm saying? Nice being with y'all. See y'all later.
This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi.
First day of camp, waking these boys up, 6 a.m.
Oh, what's going on here this morning is the right way to wake them up, right? Wake them up with the fight song. And to be honest with you, most of these guys are probably so excited they're probably already awake, just waiting in bed, to be honest with you, so.
They all know it's coming. They all know it's coming. If they're smart, they'd be up already.
Look, man, they try that same thing every year, like we ain't already up. Can't surprise me twice, man.
Where are we going? Right at the first one there. So I need 4 hand shields and 1 big wick line.
We're all set up early, so get out here. We come up with different games to play every day. A little pre-practice trash can football.
If I hit it right here, I get 2. If I bounce, I get 1. I love this game. I play for it.
Real recognize real.
Great game.
Camp isn't just for the players.
Hey, man, we're about to get it going today, man. Just practice, man. Beautiful day out. Grass is nice. We're ready to go, man.
Big Kurt, hey, you spiked up, Kurt?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, with the shield, man. Come on, man. We're gonna have some fun today. Somebody spiked up. We're gonna take some teats. You taking teats today, Kurt. Spiked up now. That boy going to the league. Let's get it. D-line, baby.
That's not true, bro.
Woo!
All eyes on me. Yeah, Park. Look at this guy.
Thorpe and Bowles.
Let's go, CJ. Hey, hop in, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, KJ. Slow down. You hear me? Just slow down. Make sure you, because when you going through here, like everybody know you fast, but when you going through here, you gotta get he's looking for the little part of the footwork that you have yet to change, you know what I'm saying? On that one, you got your foot turned, but you was going too fast to be under control. Get the control down first, then get the details, and then you're gonna be good.
Good. Good.
I'm gonna kick a few footies around. Check this out. I'll take that. 3 points. Yep. Tell you what though, I don't know if you guys have gone to see the quarterbacks in their mustache game.
Hey, listen, Camp Stashes started last year. This year they're liver than ever. We got Schuster, Tracy's got a mean mustache. We're just showing them off for the media right now.
Put us out there saying that we're rivaling the quarterbacks right now. Got a little bit of a flow going, a little bit of a mustache. Check out Vasey's one. Blake's got a nice little goatee going on as well.
Shaved earlier, media day.
Yeah.
Got to get it right.
We talked about who we are and what we want to be. We talked about who we are and what we want to be. And every day we come out to practice, that's what we got to do. We got to perform. That's the expectation I demand of you, I demand of myself, and that's the expectation we demand from this team. Everybody got me? Sure. All right, good. Get a break, Sharif. Get a read.
Way to work today, man. Come out tomorrow. Let's get better. Wild dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wild dogs.
That's some good stuff.
Didn't block him, boys.
Thank you.
I'm going right in.
What y'all doing out here with this watermelon? Move. The big daddy of watermelons right here. That's probably the biggest piece in this whole entire drum. No, I see another one. That's probably the second biggest on this.
I like the rectangle pieces. Like these suckers right here. The
Sweet
straight
boy.
ones, the straight daddies.
Did you say that you needed more ice?
Absolutely.
This isn't even cold. Who needs more ice?
Who's getting more ice? Ray. Christmas in July. Me too.
There's a 15. Here you go.
I got 11.
Y'all got socks?
We do.
Hey everyone, welcome. This is Kyle's favorite pastime, bowling. Pennsylvania's favorite thing to do.
What was that? Core value number what? Core value number what? Compete in everything you do.
Hey, this party up in Southside.
Come on now!
Watch how it's done.
Russ Rose, he's already a Hall of Famer. And the dynasty continues in Happy Valley.
Some would call Russ Rose a legend or an icon. He probably would prefer coach and teacher. For nearly 4 decades, he has taken a program from humble beginnings to the elite of women's college volleyball.
It was just an interesting time, I mean, we didn't really do a lot of recruiting, and so it took some time to get organized. I didn't officially have an assistant coach, so it was usually a player who was on the team last year who was finishing their degree.
His program dominated the Atlantic 10 and grew into national prominence, including a win over then number 1 ranked Pacific in 1984. But it was a change in conference that opened the door to being a national power.
Big Ten is when we became fully funded. The Big Ten just made you better because every weekend you're playing against really good players, and now it's, 25 years later in the Big Ten, it's a professional league.
Throughout, he has maintained basic principles since day one.
You want the kids you want them to work hard, and you just want to feel that you're doing the right thing for your university.
His office is about his program and his players, with no personal memorabilia.
I think if you say that and then you live it, it's okay. If you say it and they come in your office and go, hey, look at this, coach has all of his rings or all these pictures of him. And, when they come in the office and I have pictures of the championship points of winning the national championships and highlights of teams that did great things, and, I want them to see that more than see me.
In a world of advanced analytics, Russ Rose has been doing that since day one. While other coaches pace the sidelines, he keeps critical numbers as the match progresses.
It's not that I didn't trust other people taking statistics. I really trusted myself taking statistics. Now everybody's got their computerized statistics and things, but I still use my own because I'm still interested. I want to make decisions as the game's going on.
Russ Rose, nearly 1,200 wins, 103 academic All-Big Ten honors, 18 academic All-Americans, 81 All-Big Ten selections, 91 All-Americans, 16 Big Ten titles, 7 national championships. Russ Rose, elite educator, elite coach.
opportunity to make a big impact. And it's one of those things, I think, once they all came that first year, they got it. It's good for our guys. It's good for Penn State. It's good for the community. But most importantly, it's good for the kids that are in here fighting tremendous battles and challenges. Coming to a hospital like this and seeing families and seeing kids that are really fighting true battles, and that we can be hopefully a bright light or a bright moment for them. I think for our guys, it does put it in perspective a little bit. It is special when you walk into a room and it is a Penn State family, it's a Penn State kid, and their face lights up. When you bring 105 guys, you're able to touch so many lives in such a short period of time. You're able to kind of bombard the hospital with as much positive energy and enthusiasm as you possibly can. I think life in general is about perspective. I think the game of football teaches us, school and having different experiences and growing teaches you that, and then being able to do things like this. Some of our guys have never been to a children's hospital. So coming here and seeing what it's like, and meeting the kids and talking to the families, that's important.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, is brought to you by Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get in the game. Pepsi, proud partner of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Also brought to you in part by PSECU. Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve, because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference.
Penn State athletics on campus this week includes the field hockey team playing on Friday, September 1st when they take on Temple at 6 o'clock, and they're back home Sunday at high noon when they take on Wake Forest. The Penn State women's soccer team will take on North Carolina Thursday, September 7th at Jeffrey Field. That matchup will start at 7 o'clock. And that's a look at Penn State athletics on campus.
1-2.
Obviously, we're excited. I feel like we've had a really good off-season combination of spring ball, combination of summer workouts, and then training camp. I think we're in a really good place right now. Probably the most consistent training camp that I've been associated with.
Here we go, on go. Ready, set, go! Hey, man, we're back. We're ready, man. We've been talking about Akron. Now it's game week, man. We boys in blue are back to play.
We're excited about the challenge. We're excited about the opportunity. We're excited to be back in Beaver Stadium. It should be a great environment.
Game week. Woo, not like it.
And looking forward to the season.
Get better today, and we'll worry about tomorrow.
Oh, I'm very excited. I've been going against the same guys for the past couple months, and I'm very excited to come out here and hit somebody else.
Go, low, drive through it. Good.
Oh, it's definitely really exciting. I mean, you can see me right now. I'm grinning ear to ear. Definitely nice to be able to face an opponent finally. I mean, we've been beating each other up for the past couple of weeks, so it's definitely fun to put on the pads and, show our skills in front of 107,000.
Finally game week, man. Everybody's excited. Home opener. We're going to put on a show. But we got to start with Tuesday. Today's a tough day. Got to go to work. Let's go. Let's clap it up. Let's go. Get that ball out. Eyes up. Running now. Go. Oh, yeah. Come on. Work. Come on. Drive out. Here we go. Go. Here we go. Ready? Go. Work. There it is. Go. Here we go. Hit on the rock. Give me them elbows up high, Cam. Hit on the rock. Hit. There we go. Come on. Hit.
We want to elevate. All right. Preparation, effort, execution, right? One rep at a time in our standard. Not Akron, not Pitt, not Wisconsin, not Ohio State. All right, Penn State. All right, the only people that can stop this offense are the people right here. We will be as good, as average, or as poor as we allow ourselves to be.
Any other announcements or questions?
Take it on the knee. Right there. Oh, what shape, bro? Oh, come on, bro. Right, bro.
We trained this strike. We trained it.
Let's get a break on E-Tour.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
All the things that we deem important to be successful on Saturdays, let's not have any Sundays that we're waking up questioning whether we prepared the way we were supposed to prepare. Take care of everything that you can take care of to make sure we have the best opportunity to be successful on Saturdays. We got to make sure our practice with our focus and our concentration, our attention to detail and flying around out there. There's got to be an attention to detail, there's got to be a focus, and there's got to be a want-to from a work ethic and a drive perspective. No regrets on Sundays based on how we operate and how we handle our business every single day during the week.
Saturday's Penn State versus Akron game will be presented by Subway. Subway invites you to support the cookie that cares this month. Subway is a proud partner of Penn State Athletics and Thon. Kickoff is at noon.